Hello, my beautiful souls. How is everyone doing today? Happy New Year. Can you believe it? 2020 is here. A new cycle is beginning. A new decade is beginning. It's exciting and scary at the same time. And, this is going to be a good year. I believe this 2020 is going to be an amazing year for a lot of us. You have to believe that it will be, because it will be for you. 2019 was a rough year. It was a rough year for many. It was a year of self-discovery, self-realizations, just a lot of transformations that took place in the year 2019. Although it's been going on for years and years, for a lot of us, 2019 has been the catalyst to ending a lot of our old stuff, going through a lot of emotional ups and downs. It's been really crazy. The energies have been intense, but guess what? You made it. We made it. We made it through. We made it through. We are here now in 2020. And all of those experiences we went through in 2019 helped us and prepared us for what is about to happen in 2020. And I hope that all of those lessons that we've learned in the later years, as well as 2019, have really taught us big lessons about ourselves. I feel like 2019 is going to be the year of us truly stepping in our power, the year for us totally becoming connected to who we are, the year of not allowing old behaviors and patterns to follow us into this year and into the following years moving forward. 2020 is the year to do this. This is the year to really say, okay, I am ready. I am ready to meet me. I am ready to do all that I need to do to keep myself on this amazing path of self-discovery, stepping in my power, speaking my truth, becoming my authentic self. This is the year to find you. It's time to find who you are. Who are you? You're amazing, I know that. Do you know that? So I wanted to come in and wish everyone an amazing, happy New Year. May you receive all of the blessings and all of your wishes. But most importantly, make this a year about connecting to you and allowing yourself to shine. And don't let any of those experiences that you've gone through, especially in this past year, 2019, stop you from shining that amazing, beautiful light. Now, 2019 was also the ending of cycles. So there was a lot of revelations that came to the forefront. A lot of masks that were undone. A lot of illusions that were broken. A lot of us really got to see the truth in every situation in our lives. The eclipse that we just had last month, the end of last month, was the beginning to us releasing those illusions, taking off those masks, and seeing the truth. The eclipse brings all of those truths into the light. It's a dark period for many of us, but as difficult as the end of the year was for a lot of us, just know that the eclipse helped us to see things that we had rose-colored glasses on about, that we created these illusions about. It was what we created in our mind that we thought things were, the illusion that we put out there, the illusion that others put out there for others to believe. So even though it may have been a dark period, and there may have been a lot of breakups in relationships, of jobs being lost, of family members being released, because of things that we discovered about them that we never knew. Even though it was a dark period, a very painful period, be thankful for it. Be thankful for what you revealed and what was revealed to you. Be thankful for all of those masks coming down and all of those illusions being broken down and all of that stuff coming to the surface so that we can see it for what it truly is, so that we can see the truth in the situations, the circumstances, the people. We've seen the truth, and although it hurt like hell, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. And it may have broke our heart into little pieces and created the worst pain that you can possibly imagine. It's okay. It's okay. Don't be mad. Don't hold grudges. Be thankful. Be thankful that all of that was revealed to you. Be thankful that you got to experience all of those lessons. Be thankful that if it was a heartbreak, be thankful that that helped you feel pain so that you can open your heart for the right people, situations, and circumstances. Pat yourself on the back instead of being angry and sad, because amazing things were shown to you, all part of your growth, all part of you ending an old cycle so that you can begin anew in this new cycle. 2020 is going to be an amazing year. Thank all those people, thank all those situations and circumstances that were brought up to the surface and brought to the light, I should say, because that is what the eclipse does. It breaks down foundations, illusions, masks, things that we created in our minds of happiness, or we thought was happiness and joy and love. And yes, it felt good when we were going through it. It was amazing. That's why I have to say, know that all of those experiences, especially this last year, 2019, that we went through, really was happening to wake you up, to let you see the truth in every situation, to let you grow and let go of all that no longer serves you, to learn the amazing lessons from those experiences that are going to add to your connection to meeting and discovering who you truly are. Every experience is a lesson that we are supposed to learn about ourselves. And although some of those lessons may have been painful as hell, don't beat yourself up about any of it. Be grateful for it. Thank it. It happened for a reason. You're becoming you. And all of those situations that were just heartbreaking, that just tore our hearts apart, because we thought one thing when it was something else. Let that experience help you grow. And know this. Come here, let me tell you. The greatest love affair that you will ever have in your lifetime is the one you have with yourself. You have to be in love with yourself first. Because when you are in love with you and who you are and who you have become and who you are going to continue to become, that version, the best version that you've ever been, starts with you falling in love with yourself first. So do what makes you happy. Don't give all your energy away. Keep that energy for yourself because you're going to need it to continue to go through our experiences. And although a lot of those breakups happened last year and things were revealed and brought to the surface and they hurt, they gave us strength. They let us see our inner strength. Because now we can take all of that, learn from it, and apply it to whatever is in store for us in the future. But you have to be in love with you first before you can find your true love. And those experiences woke us up. But even though you felt like it broke your heart, it also opened up the eyes of maybe whoever was part of that experience. I hope that it let all of those circumstances and situations come into the light. For they are also learning as you are. Take that lesson and let it bring you closer to who you are. Know what you do not want to take into this new cycle, this new beginning. Know what you want to fix and heal within yourself so that those cycles and those experiences don't repeat themselves. Stand in your power. Gain your strength. Take what you learned and apply it to your future. Allow all of that heartbreak, those experiences, give you even more strength to help you continue to create a better version of yourself. It's okay. And I'm really sorry that a lot of you may have gone through that. But no, it was done for you. It was done to help you create what you truly want. Yes, we have free will. And we may not have learned any lessons from those experiences. And we may continue to stay in that old energy. But again, that's up to the individual, up to the situation, up to the circumstances of whether or not we choose to take all of that, learn from it, and move ahead. Heartbreak is important so that we can feel pain. And the pain is what's going to help us to expand. We can take that pain and stay stuck in a low vibration and allow it to define who we are. Or we can take that pain and heal ourselves, learn, grow, and know that we are divine And we're not meant to just exist in life. We're here to discover who we are. And those experiences needed to appear in our lives to help us become our authentic selves. So yes, reflect on all of that. Heal that pain. Take the time to work on yourself. Take the time to reflect and see what didn't work, what kept continuously being repeated in your life, what needs to change, and start taking the baby steps to make those changes. Because those changes are going to make you this amazing, beautiful, divine soul that you are. But remember, you have to be in love with yourself. Never dim your light for anybody else. Shine your light even after those experiences. Shine bright. Don't dim yourself. Don't shut yourself down. Don't blame yourself. Take it as lessons that we are learning and experiences that we needed to go through. And it's going to help you, truly help you, if you can let go of that energy and not take it personally, as difficult as that may be. Look at it more as, I understand who I am now. I understand what it is that I want and what I need. And I deserve to be loved, to be happy, to have everything and anything that my heart desires. And those experiences are not going to define who I am. They are going to teach me and bring me closer and closer to discovering my truth and who I am as a divine being. And I am amazing, and I am beautiful and loving, and have so much to give and share. This is you. Don't shut down because of experiences that hurt you. Take that pain and make it your strength. Rise above all of it because you're amazing. And know you are learning, and so is the other person, hopefully. So, everything happens for a reason, and I have to tell you, 2019 was the ending of illusions and masks, and the truth being revealed. The truth in whatever illusion we created for ourselves. And you know, I don't want you to beat yourself up, because it had to happen that way, so that you can see the truth. You need to see the truth. We can't continue to live in a lie and continue to create these illusions, especially if we're feeling that there's something not right. This is where you really need to trust your intuition. Yeah, we need to go through those experiences, but don't let those experiences define you. Let them teach you that you are amazing. You are amazing. 2020 is your year. You're going to create the life that you've always wanted. And you know why? Because you're going to start loving yourself first. You're going to become in love with who you are. Do all those things that you want to do. Don't look for love on the outside. Don't look for it. Let it come to you. Because when it is time, And when you have done all your work, and you have truly stepped in your power 100%, have forgiven, have let go of all of those past experiences that held you back, and fell in love with yourself, you are going to bring in the love of your life. And it's because you are in love with yourself. You are your greatest love. And the next relationship is going to show you how amazing you really are. It's going to honor what you already honor within yourself. So if you feel amazing, and you feel beautiful, and you feel like you are so in love with yourself, you're going to find someone who's going to feel the same way about you. So know it's there. It's there for you. It's there for the taking. Honey, it's there. But what I don't want you to do is not take those experiences, especially the ending of the old cycle of 2019. Do not take that energy of feeling like you weren't good enough, of feeling stupid because you didn't see something that you needed to see. Don't beat yourself up about it. Do not take that energy with you into this new cycle. Shift that shit around. And just say to yourself, it's okay. I'm not mad at you. I learned to love myself first. And I know in my heart that I am worthy and that I am enough. You are enough. You are enough. Create the new, fabulous you, the way you want it to be, the way you want yourself to be. Don't let those experiences bring you down. Don't let them define you. Embrace them. Love them. Send love. You've seen the truth of who you are by going through those experiences. And it's only going to make you stronger. So stand in your power. Don't let nothing or no one take that away from you. Be you. Connect to you. Love you. Do what makes you happy. The more that you do for yourself, the more that you are creating unconditional love for yourself. And that's when the energy will shift and everything will come into fruition that is at your highest and greatest good. Do not settle for anything less than you deserve. Because you deserve the best, because you're freaking amazing. Yes, you are. Love. Don't let experiences and difficult and challenging relationships break you. Let it lift you up. Let it give you strength. Because sometimes you need to let go to love yourself. And this journey is about us discovering that we are true love. We are divine. Find your authentic self. And the more you keep working on yourself, and the more that you keep learning those lessons and letting go and releasing, the closer you're going to get to who you are. And you're going to see for yourself how truly amazing you really are. So, 2020 is here. How freaking exciting is that, right? The heck with all the old shit. Let's get ready for this new stuff. What do you want? This is your opportunity to really start listing the things that you really want, the things that are in your highest and greatest good. And all those experiences at this point, hopefully, you know what you don't want and what you do want. And call that in. But again, you have to have a love affair with yourself. You have to have passion for yourself. You're emerging, you're growing, you're becoming who you are meant to be. That's a pretty damn amazing person. Know that. So let's start to pull a card, because I don't want this to go into another hour like the last one. But that's okay. When I channel. You know, it's just the way it is. So moving forward into this new year, let us see what Spirit would like us to surrender. Moving forward into 2020. I'm telling you, today, January 2nd, I don't know, there's going to be some kind of shift in energy or something, but this is some really good energy I'm feeling today. It's amazing energy. Take that energy. Let it build you. Let it raise your vibration, because it feels freaking pretty amazing. I feel really good. I do. I really do. I'm becoming me. I know, I sound like a goofball. All right, so what does Spirit want us to surrender in this new year, 2020? What do we need to surrender, Spirit? What does the collective need to surrender to continue moving forward in this new year? What do we need to surrender, Spirit? What do we need to surrender, Spirit? What do we need to surrender, Spirit? It feels good. Oh, this is going to be a good year. I feel it. It's going to be a really good year. You're so damn amazing. You know that? So damn beautiful. So divine. So pure. You're special. And you're amazing. And you are enough. Never forget that. Regardless of what you've gone through. Take all of that. All of those experiences, and just let it make you stronger. Roar. Strength. Power. That's what you are. But most importantly, you are love. You are love. Okay, Spirit, what would you like us to surrender? Please. Allow me to receive message. Oh, there we go. Okay. And I guess it goes really well with starting 2020. I'm telling you, make 2020 the most amazing year ever. Give, give to yourself. Do for yourself. Love you. Hey, did you see my little orphan go flying by? That was validation that yes. Because again, this journey is about you, my beautiful souls. It's really, truly about you. No one else. Nothing else. It's about you finding your truth. You becoming you, your authentic self, remembering who you are. So the card that popped out was surrender. What's in my mouth? Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's message about a person or situation. What? If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. Okay, that kind of goes hand in hand with releasing. Look at that. That's a beautiful picture. And I believe in the last video, listen to your body came up as well. And we were talking about what we put into our body, what we eat, listening to our body, because our body tells us things. If we're afraid, or if something is going to harm us, if the food is making us uncomfortable. It applies totally also to energies around you, people, situations. I know that in my experiences, sometimes if there was a person, and being an empath too, you're just more in tune to a lot of stuff. If there was a person that I was not supposed to be around, I would get like heart palpitations and like pressure in my heart. And that was an indication that nope, that person's not for you. You need to get away from them. And I think a lot of it is because you just feel the energy that's coming through, from that person. Maybe they're in a lower vibrational energy, so not to be around them. And then there's people that just lift your energy and make you feel so amazing and great. And your body's just, yes, this feels good, And you're drawn to it. Your body's telling you it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, our body really does talk to us. It really does tell us. And if you are feeling physically drained being around someone, then that's not good energy to be around. It's really not, because it's draining and depleting your life force energy. So just be careful. Pay attention to your body, because it really does talk to us. It tells us many amazing things about ourselves. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Yes, our body has lots of wisdom, lots of wisdom. And our soul has even more wisdom. Because our soul has been there and done that. Very much so. All right, so let me see. What do I want to pull before we end this video? All right, you know what? Let's pull from the Whispers of Healing. This was the deck that my beautiful boys bought me for Christmas. So, Spirit, what message do you have for the collective on what they can heal within themselves moving forward in this new year? What message do you have for the collective that will help them heal moving forward in this new year 2020? I'm telling you, I just feel like this year is going to be amazing. I really do feel like it's going to be an amazing year. Really do. And you should too. Listen, we're going to go through lots of shit. And we're going to go through that shit until the end, until the day we die. But the sooner and quicker that we can understand that all that is a lesson for us, and the sooner that we can let it go, the quicker you're going to move forward and continue becoming you and who you are. Most important thing is, and I know I've probably said this a million times during this video, is you have to love yourself first. And you know what I find too? Taking the lessons that you have learned, recognizing them, and using those lessons to know what you want and what you don't want. Healing your heart, healing your past, letting go of anything that has held you back, recognizing it. And that's why I say, like, this year is a really important year. It's a really important year. It's a new decade. And we don't want to continue those cycles from our past that really didn't serve us in any way. They may have helped us learn something, hopefully. But they're done. It's over. It's the past. We need to let go of that. Because letting go, forgiving yourself and the others and the situation and the experience is not about, and forgiveness is not about saying forgive and everything's okay. No, that's not what it is. Forgiveness is that it takes away the power, the energy around it, the power that keeps us stagnant and holds us back. It's not about saying it's okay that happened to me, because no, it's not okay. But you have to forgive so you can release the energy surrounding it, because it's the energy that creates the conflict mentally that we continuously put into our mind about that situation, right? About those experiences. That's where then what happens is a lot of people start to let that define them, you know? It's not about anything. It's about you discovering and understanding and recognizing that the past is not who you are. The past is just your experiences that are supposed to help you become who you are. And when people get to that place of stagnation, and what I find with a lot of people who come to me for Reiki healing, they're in that place where they're stuck and lost. And I know I've said this many times before, we're lost and we feel stuck and feel like we're not moving forward because we're not in alignment with ourselves and what our purpose is. And really our purpose is just really to love ourselves, to heal all of our past wounds, to create the better version of ourselves, to connect to the best version of who we are. And that is our authentic self, who we truly are. When we can connect to our authentic self, we are there. We understand who we are. And we also understand that we're going to continue to learn lessons. But we're strong enough to know what we want and what we don't want. We're strong enough to know what we will tolerate or not tolerate. We have grown enough to recognize all of that. Take that and those experiences and let it push you forward. Don't let it hold you back. Let it push you forward. Say thank you for that experience. Thank you for, even if you fall in love, thank you for allowing me to feel love. And even if your heart gets broken, thank you for allowing me to feel pain. Because that pain, that heartbreak, is really going to push you forward if you let it. Take the strength from that. Take the strength from that. Know that we are reflections of each other. And everyone is in search of love. And there's all different versions of love. It all depends on how you look at it. You know, a lot of times the versions of love are distorted. And a lot of times the distortion is because of our beliefs about love. Maybe the way we were brought up. Dysfunctional is love. Dysfunctional love is love to some people, you know? Because we talk nicely to someone. We love them. I don't know. Whatever, you know? But true unconditional love is loving yourself. And then you're going to find that true love. Who's going to be your match? Who's going to want the same things as you? Who's going to be your strength? Who is going to be in balance with you? Who is going to be give and take, not just take or give. There's balance. They're going to make you feel secure, not insecure. They're not going to make you doubt. They may trigger some stuff in you, and that's okay, because that's how we learn. But there's going to be love. They're looking out for your best interest. You're looking out for their best interest. You're helping each other become better versions of each other by healing together or teaching each other. Teaching us to recognize certain things within ourselves that we may not have seen within ourselves. Never stay somewhere that you constantly feel like you're giving. Never stay somewhere where you're always having doubts and you're confused. And I don't care how amazing the person may seem to you, or that situation may seem to you. That could be a job, it could be family, it could be love, relationships. If it doesn't feel right, then you really need to take a deeper look. The flags are always there. It's just that some people choose not to see those red flags. They choose not to because we're so in our heads about what love should be and how much we want this and want that, you know, and that's really expectations. You're kind of creating that yourself, you know? Even if the other person is not showing you that, in your mind, you're creating this like whole scenario, like, oh, we're going to be this, do that. Those are just illusions that we're creating for ourselves. Expectations. And expectations, you know, always set us up for disappointment, right? But it's okay because we have to learn. How are we going to know any other way if we don't go through it and learn it and experience it? Like I said, when you develop that relationship with yourself and that love for yourself, and you recognize all of these things and these red flags and know what you truly deserve for yourself, you won't settle. But again, you have to learn. You're not going to know unless you go through it. You're not. And people change. They change with those experiences. If they learn the lessons that they're supposed to learn, they're changing. They're letting go. Okay? So don't beat yourself up if there was an ending in a job or a family or a love relationship, the end of 2019, when the eclipse, the last eclipse of that year came. It was there to shake us up. It came to shake us up. It came to let us bring the dark into the light. It came to help us see the truth in situations and to release the illusions and those masks that fell off. It all happened for a reason. As much as it may have hurt, it happened for a reason. So, goodness gracious. This is going into an hour. No. All right, let's see. Come on, Spirit. I know I'm talking too much. Let's let's connect. Let's connect. What is the message that Spirit wants the collective to know that will help them in their healing moving forward in 2020? What is the message that Spirit, let me see what that is. Okay. So this kind of goes hand in hand with what we were talking about. You know, we are always facing challenges in our lives. We may get triggered as well in the process. And triggers, really, as difficult as they may be, really happen to help us get clarity, to help us recognize something within ourselves that needs to be healed. A lot of situations and people will trigger us. It's just understanding and recognizing that it is a trigger, and that trigger is to help us recognize what needs to be healed within ourselves. So this eclipse that just passed for the end of 2019, that revealed the truth to us about a lot of situations and people, probably was the biggest trigger, because it brought up things in ourselves that hurt, things that we really had to look at, things that we had to question. And if you're at that place where you are really tuned in or tuning in or learning to tune in to all of the things that are going on around you and within you, and although at the time it's hurting you, and of course we can't see past the pain at that time, because all we're thinking about is how hurt we are, or some people saying how stupid we are that we didn't see this or see that, or why did we do this and why pay attention to that. The triggers probably were there all along, but again, the eclipse was there to shake us up. So the biggest triggers was what came to the surface. We got to see the truth of not only the situation, but of ourselves. And hopefully, you got to see something that's probably been repeated in your life over and over. And you got to truly see that and recognize it 100% and know now, nope, I can't allow this to continue in my life moving forward. I can't allow myself to keep putting myself in situations like this. That I am worthy and I am enough. And you can't hide me, because I was born to shine. So the cards that popped out, so I don't know where I was going with that. Hopefully it made sense to you. So the card that popped out two actually, was triggers. Look at this card. Triggers. Let's go into more detail about the triggers and why Spirit made this jump out, and that this was the message that Spirit wanted us to hear. Triggers. Alrighty. I love you guys. Remember, love yourself first. Don't let nothing or no one dim your light, because you're a freaking amazing person. So here we go. And I think I am, let me see, where did I put that? Oh, I finally accepted that I need reading glasses. So I'm going to put my reading glasses on so that I can read clearly for you. All right? I'm no longer in denial that I need reading glasses. Here we go. A revelation for 2020. Triggers. The occurrences or circumstances in your life may affect you on a deep level and be stored in your memory as wounds or triggers. Your ego can become defensive due to the emotional wounds you carry with you. Once a wrongdoing has happened in your life, it cannot be undone, but you choose how to handle the outcome. There is no single situation you cannot overcome. You can detach from the triggers, but you must have the will and desire to do so. Authentic healing means accepting past trauma, sadness, depression, and disappointments. From here, you can choose to accept the responsibility for your emotions and your triggers. When you neutralize the stories from your past, they lose their grip on your present happiness. Holding on to pain limits your ability to live life to the fullest. It is time to disconnect the switch and stop allowing a past situation to control your current actions. The bubbles in this image represent memories and stories from the past. How amazing. Once they no longer have energy or trigger you, they will pop and disappear. Wow, I love that. The sun rises on the horizon, reminding you that you have a new day in which to create anything you want. The warmth of the sun supplies extra love to you. The ocean and rivers bring flow, gentleness, and friendship to help you release what no longer serves you. You are being challenged to live in this moment. Wow, that was pretty profound. You know, and that's the truth. The triggers really are there to help us recognize what it is that we need to heal within ourselves. You know, we carry all of these past experiences and emotions that are connected to those experiences, which is energy that gets trapped within us, mind, body, and spirit, in the cells of our body, in the memories. And in some instances will completely hold us back from moving forward if we allow it to. Sometimes the stuff is so suppressed and so repressed that we don't even recognize it or even know on a conscious level that it's there. But that's what the triggers are for. The triggers come up to help us remember and understand so that we can heal it. And there's why so many people come to Reiki as well, because Reiki helps to bring things up to the surface, things that we've been suppressing, emotions, because that's what the energy is. Blocked energy is emotions that are connected to experiences that we have gone through in our lifetime, from past to present, that we have not healed or released. So it traps itself within mind, body, and spirit. And when it's trapped, it has to come out. When it becomes so trapped and really blocks the flow of our natural chi energy, it stops that natural flow and has to come out in some way. So it may come out in physical pain. It may come out in anxiety, depression, all of that stuff, illnesses, because the energy has to be released. So throughout our lifetime, when we get triggered by a situation or a person or circumstances, if we feel like we're around someone and we're feeling really good, or we're really good now, and then all of a sudden this person says something, and all of a sudden we get angry. We get really angry. We have to look at that. Why did we get angry? What did they say? What did they do? Who did they remind you of? Where is this coming from? So I want you to really start to recognize these things as they appear in your life, because it is the universe trying to show you what you need to heal within yourself so you can start the healing process and start letting go. So triggers are there for a reason. They're there for a reason. I see my little orb friend up there. They really do help us to understand what's truly going on within us and what we need to heal within ourselves. So important for us to really, really, really check in with ourselves on a daily basis. How do I feel right now? What's going on with me? Listen to your body. Check in. What is going on with me? The more we get connected to ourselves by checking in every single day, the more connected we are to ourselves. And so when these triggers arise or when these things happen in our lives, we're going to immediately recognize or know, okay, this just happened. Let me look at this. Let me see. Why is this happening? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. She reminds me of my mother. She used to talk to me in a horrible way like that. Or my father used to talk down to me that way. Or, just recognize it. Recognize it. Because once we can start to acknowledge the things that are happening in our lives, acknowledge them, it's going to help us to see the truth in it and why it's happening. But you have to really connect to yourself. That's what I'm saying. 2020 should be your year to fall in love with yourself. This should be the year for you to reflect on the past, the year to change all of the things that no longer serve you. And as difficult as that may be, it's really important for us to take the steps to change and make those changes, because change helps us grow and move forward and connect to our authentic self, right? Standing in our power, doing what we need to do for ourselves. So really take the time to understand who you are, what makes you happy, what you no longer want from those experiences that you went through. What would you like to create for yourself? What will truly make you happy? And if you don't know, then just keep giving to yourself. Keep loving yourself. Keep doing things that you love. Because I'm going to tell you, the more you keep loving yourself and the more that you continue to do these things that make you happy, it'll come clear. It'll become clear what it is that you want. Because you're going to be feeling so good about yourself that you're definitely going to know what you don't want. So you know what? It's a challenge. Life is a challenge. But you know what? It's all part of our growth. It's all part of our soul's evolution. It's all part of us getting back to who we truly are and remembering who we truly are. We're going to discover that we are freaking amazing. We are. Don't let those experiences define you. Define yourself. Create you. 2020, there you go. Transformation. Create the you want to be. Not the you that you think everybody else wants you to be. Okay? Because then that's creating an illusion again. And that's putting up masks again. No. You want to create who you really want to be. Who makes you happy. What makes you happy. Not what anybody else, or what anybody else tells you need to do, or tells you how to think, or tells you how to dress, or tells you how to be. No. Why? Be you. Be you. Find you. Find you. Okay, so an hour? Wow, okay. The other card that jumped out that Spirit would like us to heal and to look at for 2020 moving forward is to get clear. Get clear. So what does that mean to you? Get clear. To me, that means recognizing all of the things that you've gone through. Recognizing all of the experiences are lessons. And through those experiences and lessons is going to teach you what you want and what you don't want. So then now you become clear on what you want and don't want. So let's read it in more detail. That was the simple version. Let's see what the detailed version of get clear stands for. Get clear, get clear. That's a thinking woman right there. Look at her. She's deep in her thoughts. She's like, wow. Yes. I am going to reflect. I am going to reflect and see what has served me and what has not served me. I am connecting to myself, my truth, and no one else's. Just wanted to say that. It's the truth. Oh, look at that. I went right to the page. That's pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to put my glasses back on again, because again, I am no longer denying that I need reading glasses, because I need to see. So, I have my reading glasses on. All right, my loves, get clear. Take a moment to stop and think about what your intentions truly are regarding the situation. This is necessary to ensure you manifest what you want rather than what you don't want. Writing a list may help you track your intentions, identify a course of action, and focus on your desire. It may also highlight gaps in the information you currently have at hand. Follow up on what you need to know. Share your concerns and goals with those guiding you or someone you feel safe sharing with. Being clear is a matter of setting parameters on how you would like your life to unfold. When it comes to your well-being, it is vital to be clear about your intentions and desires. It is important to have a clear picture of what you value most. What do you value most? What do you value most? Peace. Your peace. Peace. Once you know what you want and why you want it, you can begin to access those feelings. From the feeling, the manifestation is formulated and comes into shape. A woman is holding a stack of paper. She appears to be meditating. A sparrow serenades her. The pages represent possibilities that are yet to be discovered, as well as the clarity that comes from writing things down. Sparrows are thought to be messengers. The ancient Egyptians are said to have believed sparrows carry the souls of deceased loved ones to heaven. The sparrow here may signify support from a significant deceased loved one who you may have been thinking of. A woman in the background sits in contemplation. Look for signs that will bring you more clarity. Someone you can share your insight with is experiencing similar circumstances. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So get clear. And you know what? When you get to the place of just letting go. Letting go. That is when you're going to gain your clarity. Because when we hold on so tightly to people, places, and things, that's energy that's blocking us. When our minds are constantly obsessing over something, or thoughts that are constantly coming up, and we're thinking, that blocks us from getting the clarity. It's when it comes up and we can just say, okay, I acknowledge it. You let it go. That's when you're going to gain your clarity. Okay? And once you gain your clarity, that's when you can start thinking about what it is that makes you happy, what it is that you would like to see change in your life, what it is that you would no longer want to continue in your life. And once you gain that clarity and you acknowledge all of that stuff, then it's just taking the baby steps to putting it in motion. But you have to get to a place of completely trusting that all of this is happening and is going to happen in your greatest good, your greatest and highest good for you. Okay? So be clear about what it is that you truly want. And you really should get some type of clarity, once you let go, because letting go is so important. Once you let go, you're going to gain that clarity of what I want and what I don't want. And stick to it. All right, my beautiful people. 2020, that's our year. Do what you need to do to become you. Ooh, that rhyme, look at that. Do what you got to do to become you. I'm a poet, don't even know it. But my beautiful souls, I'm going to leave you with a positive vibe message. Hi. You see my little orbs, my spirit friends, they're here to help you. All right, so Spirit, was there anything else you wanted me to talk about, Spirit? Because I don't even know really what I said. But I guess the whole theme of this whole video really is just letting go, healing, creating a better version of yourself, taking that pain and learning from it and allowing your heart to expand. And most importantly, having a love affair with yourself. Yes, love you. Honor you. Love yourself. Love, love, love. Do everything and anything that's going to make you feel good. We want to take that heartbreak. If there was people who ended relationships or jobs or whatever, but we want to take that pain and we want to allow it to give us strength to move forward. Forgive. It's okay. It's okay that it happened. It needed to. So that you can see how amazing you truly are and what you truly deserve. And sometimes what happens is when we go through that and we stand in our truth and we stand in our power and we let go and we speak our truth, that is going to push us forward. But in some instances, it also helps the other person or situation learn something about themselves. Truly. And help them to see their truths and help them to see what they need to shift and change within themselves. Truly. So again, we're mirrors of of everyone. We mirror each other. We mirror, things that are going on. There's always another person or situation that's mirroring us, showing us the things that we need to see, the things that we need to learn, the things that we need to experience. So, a lot of times it's a reflection of ourselves. It is. It can be a reflection of ourselves, or a reflection of what it is that we would like for ourselves. It brings us into our power, our strength, if you allow it to. Again, we have free will. We have free will. So we can change at any time our minds about things and situations, right? Stand your truth, speak your truth. Never be afraid to express yourself. Never be afraid to tell someone the truth. Never be afraid to love and to have the pain that comes with it. And it's all part of us growing and learning. So what is our positive vibe cards? What is the message, Spirit? What do we want to leave these beautiful people with today? What do we want? I love this. This is awesome. So really, as I was saying earlier in this video and throughout the video, as a matter of fact, you have to have a love affair with yourself. That is the greatest love that you will ever experience. The greatest love. And when you experience the greatest love with yourself, that's what you're going to bring into your life, right? So, the positive vibe card affirmation for you is, I am free to be just me. Yes, Spirit, you could not have ended this video any clearer than that. Any clearer than that. And there you have it. Be free to be you. Love you first. Because you're freaking amazing. You're amazing. You're beautiful and amazing. All right, my beautiful people, we're going to end this hour and 12-minute video. I can't believe I went another hour. But that's okay, I guess. But I needed to say what I needed to say, right? It just goes on and on and on. It's just a Gemini trait. We just like to talk. And when I channel, I channel. So hopefully this video helped you get through whatever heartache that you may have gone through in the closing of 2019, and is giving you the hope and encouraging you to move forward in 2020 as the best version of yourself by taking all of those experiences and lessons and letting them teach you, remind you, learn to become who you are truly meant to be. You're divine. Love you all so very much. And I wish you the best year ever. All right, my beautiful people, have an amazing day. If you want to follow me on Instagram and Facebook, it's just go Reiki by Isabella, Instagram, Facebook. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. And you'll be seeing and hearing more from me. Love you all. Have an amazing day. And happy, happy New Year.